When I was younger, I would do like, the movies and stuff like that. The little kid. But now as an adult, first of all, I'm not really going on a second date unless we fucked already. Like the third date means we fucked, the sex was good, and you cool, and now I want to take a serious step. That's the third date for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna be taking you out to eat 3 times and we ain't do nothing. This could be a waste of my time, because if I take you on 3 dates,
company.
Huh?
For company, like you said.
It's your boy Rico, the infamous Hundo. Today we got a great topic that we're gonna speak about. Guess what it is? The third date. How to get there, how important, is it nerve-wracking? All of the above that's gonna go into getting and staying on the third date. So Amanda, have you ever been on a third date? I don't know if you have. I don't believe it. But we do have Crystal over here. She's back again with us.
Hi, you guys. So are you asking me? Are we...
I was just trying to introduce you, but I know Amanda has a lot to say because I kind of said some shit.
Yeah,
I know.
Get it off your chest.
I've dated before, and I feel like getting to the third date is hard.
Yeah.
It can be hard only because it's like once you get that first date, sometimes it's not hard for us girls to get the first date. I feel like because once guys are interested, they want to take you out. It's if you want to go or not. And when you do decide that you want to go on this first date, it's like, do I really like him? Was I just giving him a chance? And am I really feeling him or not? Are we going to move, forward? Are we going to go on a second date? Or even if we do get to the second date and I'm still not kind of feeling him, then yeah, the third date is a no. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think that I've ever got to third date point with anyone that I really liked.
So we're gonna stay on topic, but I definitely have a question for y'all about the third date. I guess I got your answer. So, Crystal, have you ever had 3 dates with a guy that you probably weren't interested in on the first or second or third?
I wouldn't say not interested. Maybe like I'm really just filling this person out kind of thing. Maybe I didn't get in enough from the first day, so I'm like, okay, I still, see some kind of interest in you, so I'm going to go on the second date. If I'm going on the third date, it's like, all right, I'm still interested. Either I don't really know who you are and I'm still trying to get to know who you are, or you gave me enough and I want to go forward.
That's what my thing. So like from a guy's standpoint, getting to a third date for a guy is a lot for us. You know what I'm saying? Because if I could get you out your house 3 times, then I feel like, okay, we're going somewhere, right? Unless if, she's faking it. But that's what I'm saying. So like, what allows you to get to that third step? Because
I look at it like this too. So check it out. So a lot of times guys do have a 3-date rule, right? If we're not smashing by the third date, or some guys even the second date, then there's, she's playing around, or depending on how much value you have in her. Some women just like to go on dates because Tyrone is not taking her out on dates, but you're giving her the attention, the non-sexual attention. You're allowing her to get dolled up and go places, but she still has an attachment to Tyrone. But you whining and dining her that she wished Tyrone would do. But that would cease to make Tyrone at the end of the day if he did that. So some women will go on multiple dates, even 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and will still never, give you any buns. And some of you guys simp to that point of doing that. So that third date is kind of like the crossroads for a lot of people, where it's just like, all right, there's no return on investment at this point. You know what I mean? For some ladies, if you don't plan on sleeping with him, why are you going? If you don't see yourself sleeping with him, a lot of times, why continue to fool him past the first date? That first date, you should be able to knock out all the questions, because it's an interview at the end of the day. To be able to know if you like to pursue to a second date, or what this guy does, is he good for you just by... Because at the end of the day, man, everybody's got a representative. And you really don't meet that representative till 30, 60, sometimes 90 days down the line at the end of the day. So,
like, I've had 2 dates with a girl and nothing ever happened. I've had 1 date with a girl and nothing ever happened. So, like, what is something that will get you to go on the third date from the first two? Do you get what I'm saying?
Like third date means you guys are both mutually interested. I feel like you can't be on a third date and she's still faking it. I feel like she could have faked it the first time. She could have faked it the second.
Man, women can fake it. I don't agree with that. You can go on you can take a woman out past 3 times and she's just faking it just because she likes to go. She likes to be out. And if there's somebody that's willing to do that outside of Tyrone, she'll do it.
Time and it's just like, okay, enough.
What if you're getting at good restaurants? Ocean Prime, Mastro, and now you're just going around. Are you just going for the food now?
On a third date though, like, I feel like if you was gonna push it, a second date for the food was enough.
Yeah.
If you were just hopping around just for the restaurant, just for the food,
like,
I mean,
we're not just going. I'm not going. Because we're going to Mastro's. I'm gonna go. Obviously, it might pique my interest. Oh, we're going to a nice restaurant, but I'm not like going for the restaurant. I'm going to be with you. So it's like, if you're asking me on a date, take me to your vibe. If I'm asking you on a date, I'm gonna take you to my vibe. You know, like. So I just feel like if I'm going on the third date with you, I'm interested, but I'm still neutral. Like, I'm just getting to know you, depending on how in depth the dates were. Like, what did we talk about? Like, what are your values? What are your goals? Like, who are you as a person, kind of thing.
I'm not even gonna lie. I'm knocking all that out on the first date. Third date,
exactly.
If we get to the third date, I like you already.
Right.
Like,
damn,
I like you.
Oh.
And that's how you should be. Quick side note, though, guys. Rappers, entertainers, celebrities, they don't have to go through none of that shit. So that tells you a lot, too, as well. But continue. Go ahead.
See, like, all right.
Dates are uncomfortable for me. Like, to be sitting across the table from somebody and we're just talking about ourselves. I don't know. That kind of makes me, like.
Well, is that a date? I feel like there's so many types of dates.
Yeah, I get everything out the way on that very first date. Like, what's your intentions with me? Like, who you are as a person? Like, we're going to talk about that on the very first date.
Listen, because you might be active, but I get what you're saying.
You know, and some people are actors, but,
Yeah.
you know, you got to be able to see through people enough to know if you want to go out with them. Because if you feel like you didn't get enough from what was asked, from what was talked about, then I could understand, like, wanting to get more and figure out more and, you know, figure out if this is the type of person you want. But I feel like if I haven't got that from the first and second date, I'm not wasting my time going out with you again. You know what I'm saying? So the first date really does it more for me than even getting to the third date. Because, like I said, once we get to the third date, I like you already.
So these dates that I might have gone on were not like consecutively in a sense of like 1 week, 2 weeks, or 1 month. I could go on a date with you today. It's cool. We don't do nothing. I go on a date with you next month. The third date is actually on the third month. And that's only because you've been sticking around. So now it's like, let me actually see what this person is about rather than just, you know, because some people like to go on dates just for company. That's the type of person. Like back in the day.
100. Just for company. Just for company. Just to have something to do. Or the Tyrone is unavailable tonight. Guys, watch out for that. Don't waste your time. It depends on how you want to stretch it out. First, I mean, you can make a decision on the first whether you want to deal with her. It ain't always about her basically allowing you, or you trying to convince her why she should be with you and so on and so forth, man. The vibe's not dead. A lot of guys, sometimes you overlook that just because of her body and her appearance. But I get it. You trying to get that thing off or whatever, but like, a lot of times, like including myself, you ever just be sitting there and you'd be like, why the hell am I here? Why am I even like sitting here? Why is this person even in my presence right now? You know, I've encountered that, and you just want to just leave at that point. So it's that first, second, third, you don't even want to deal with that person, man.
When I was younger, I would do like, you know, the movies and stuff like that. You know, the little kid. But now as an adult, first of all, I'm not really going on a second date unless we fucked already. Like the third date means we fucked, the sex was good, and you cool, and now I want to take a serious step. That's the third date for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna be taking you out to eat 3 times and we ain't do nothing. This could be a waste of my time, because if I take you on 3 dates,
company.
Huh?
For company, like you said.
Nah, but like company is like one. All right, so that if we do the company, it has to be over a period of time. Like, you just so happen to be around this day. I want to do
See,
this.
I can't do that. One, because I can go out with my homegirls. I like to, hey, you want to go here? You want to go out to eat? Like, I'll do that with my homegirls. I don't need to go out with nobody on a date for no company. Like, if I don't see that you're interested in me, you just playing with me. You playing with me, you playing with my time. You asking me on a date right now.
And vice versa, baby. You know, if the energy's not there. I mean, the thing is, if you're not feeling it, why even ask the person out on a second date? You know what I'm saying? If you're not feeling it, like you feeling the body or whatever. A lot of times, guys, we want to get that return on investment. Oh, I spent, 50, 60, 70. I spent $100 on this date and I didn't get nothing out of it, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes it's just you gotta chalk that shit up sometimes, man. A lot of us, I've lost a lot of money. I've spent a lot of money on dates as well, man. This shit happens, man. Then maybe you shouldn't be dating. And for all these dudes who claiming they players, dating costs money, man. Dating costs money, bro. But you got all these guys that you see, on these channels that's promoting this lifestyle and saying that you can be broke and live that life. And you're going to have guys in the comments, I don't even buy her a motherfucking hot dog. What you talking about? I don't do none of that shit. But I got them all over me. I'm from LA. I pull dimes left and right. And I don't even do nothing but just walk out on the street. And they just fucking suck, at will. I don't do nothing. I don't spend nothing. I don't even buy her a boiled egg. I hear you, bro.
But I don't hear from you until the next month where you ask me, hey, what you doing? Like, let's go somewhere. I'm like, what? I haven't heard from you since last month. You ain't want to take...
Yeah, but like,
nah, you playing with me. Now you playing with me, and I don't want to go on a second date, and I don't need your company. I'll go out with my girlfriends for that.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna go out to eat with my boy. That's not.
Why not?
That's not gonna happen.
Why?
It depends on like the type of, like, if we go to a bar, let's say we go to like SDK, we sitting at the bar, that's regular, right? That's cool. But I'm talking about like, I'm sitting across the table. I'm not gonna be sitting across the table at a nice restaurant with my homie 9 times out of 10. This would be very
I feel like
rare.
her intentions and your intentions of dates are different. You're saying if you didn't fuck the girl, you're not going out with her.
On the third.
For her, it's like, if I'm not interested in you, I'm not going out with you. So for you, it seems like you want that company because you want some kind of sexual attraction.
Well, the thing
so that's
is,
what you're looking for.
Why it kills me how women just play so dumb. Like we constantly have to say this on channels. Men are asking you out because they are sexually attracted to you and they are looking for sex. Now, could that ultimately grow or blossom into a relationship, serious relationship, marriage, so on and so forth? Of course. But yes, he's taking you out because he's trying to dick you down. We are men. We have testosterone. That's what we want to do. And it boggles my mind. It boggles my mind.
We're looking more like...
Okay, so I'm glad you said that. Let me tell you something about men, right? Men
Please do.
are
Please,
going
right,
on
please.
dates with you women with sexual intentions.
Yeah, I'm not saying they're not, but I'm saying what you just said is if we didn't hit this, like if it check off the box, like we fucked, all right, that's checked. Yeah, you're not going.
That's because
off rip, it's on a date with a guy.
So if you get a vibe that he just wants to fuck you, you're not going on another date with him? Some fucking...
I never text him again because either I didn't feel that connection or I felt like he was just waiting to take my clothes off. And I'm like, that's not the vibe I'm trying to give off. Like, if you're just sexually attracted to me and you're not trying to sexually be like attracted to my mindset, like stimulate me, I just feel like my intentions are different when I go on dates. So that's why I'm like,
I see this woman walking down the street. I would love to mentally stimulate her mind. I would love to take the time out of my day to put her up on a pedestal and trigger things in her mind and possibilities and scopes and frequencies and vibrations and all of these things that I could be doing to my fucking self. But I just chose you. I don't care about your body. I want to stimulate your mind. That is so pretentious, baby, for you to even think that way. I don't know, man.
I don't go on all dates because of this, you know?
But like, here's the thing. Guys, let me give you code. You never do the hungry thirst on the first date. That's why I said the second date specifically. Because the first date, you let her get the questions out the way, you answer them properly. On the second date, now she's more open to what could happen. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like I can peep that on.
Bro, you never thirsty, period, right? You lead the situation, what is it? The hang out, have fun, hook up concept. You talk to her, and then you lead, and then you basically, if she's into you enough, you invite her to your place or wherever you're at. If she's not down with it, then that's that. She's not down with it. It's not there. You know what I mean? So never be too thirsty. You know, there's type of ways that you can like escalate and de-escalate, if you will. You know, where you have to break that sexual tension barrier on the first date, though. You have to. That's a necessity. Even if you're not being thirsty, you have to break that barrier. You know.
First date, like I can see what you're trying to do already. Like on the first.
No,
You can tell they
You
vibe,
can
'cause
tell,
they'll
yeah.
take you to dinner, but then you get back in the car and they like, okay, so what you trying to do now? Like, you trying to come over? Like, and it's just like, wait, no,
Right.
take me home.
But that's
There's
why.
that kind of dude, and there's a dude when you're on a date, and they're like, yeah, you know.
You don't ask her what she trying to do. Yo, you make the proposal there. You don't ask, well, what you trying to do? You tell her, I would like this. Hey, we should do this. I want to do this. You know, you got to create like something sexy, like a dynamic experience. Yo, let's head back. I got this new bottle of such and such. Make it be some sexy shit. Not like unless you're dealing with a Hennessy chick. I got this bottle of, of a bucket of ice. You know what I'm saying? Let's go back. Listen to such and such, listen to some Sade, listen to some Maxwell, whatever. And let's just vibe for a minute. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling you like that. Yo, we don't even got to do nothing. It's not even about that. I promise, I'm grown, you grown, you know, and let that be that. If she ain't with it, then you have a good night, you know.
I'll get what you want. Like, what you want? You want that? Yeah, get that. You want
No,
dessert?
I literally went on a date. This was like a first
dated
date,
some
though.
creeps.
No, not
Yeah,
creep.
yeah,
No,
yeah,
I'm not
some
saying they
creeps.
came off like that, but I'm just saying that, like, once I seen the whole date, I'm like, that was kind of his energy. Like, he's not really saying it like that. Let me not do it like that.
Yeah.
But he's just like, oh.
But your playback of
Yeah,
the
like-
date in your head was like, that was really what he meant. Like,
Exactly. Because, like, there's the gentleman
You're putting
approach,
that
and
tone
then
on
there's like that. Like, all right, I'm just going to tell you this. This is exactly what I'm trying to do. I've been on both of those dates, and I'm just like...
I've been on a
You
date
know?
with a guy, like, and I find dates very awkward. Like, I get very nervous to go on dates.
Yeah.
So I said yes to go on a date with a guy, and he was trying to, like, pour drinks down my throat. Like, he's like, get another one,
See?
get another one. And
I
I'm
told
just
you.
like, nah, I'm good. Like, I'm here on...
Fellas, there's a way to finesse that. You don't just try to pour drinks down a woman's throat. You know what I'm saying? There's a you got to be sexy with it, man. There's a better way to finesse it. You know what I'm saying? But you don't want to get a woman drunk anyway, man. That shit is corny. You know what I'm saying? You have some nice drinks. You even tell her, like, slow down on some sexy shit. Like, slow down. Relax. Just relax. Just relax. You got to take the pressure off, man. Take the pressure off. She want to drink. If she don't want to drink, you good either way, man. That's what it's about. You good either way.
this first date getting to know you. Like, I'm not trying to be smacked. Like, I don't want to be drunk
Right.
around you. Like,
That's what, honestly,
but
I don't try to go on dinner dates
Do
too
y'all
much.
understand that guys, listen, I think guys play the dating game better than women play the dating game.
do they now?
100%.
Let's hear it.
100%. Because depending on what the guy has, 3 dates, the third date, it's just him being patient. You know, like, let's say if he catches your vibe and he's like, yo, I could, because I'm telling you right
So
now.
that's all you're thinking about is like, yo, I just gotta have sex with this girl. Like, that's all you're thinking about? Like,
Is she slow? Are you slow? Are you women slow? What do you think we thinking about? Like, what do you really think? I want to hear a woman respond. What do you think we are thinking about? I've said this like years ago. I think I mentioned this in another video. I said this. I had a party at my house, and we was talking about this topic, and I was like, yeah, when we see you, we undressing you, thinking about ravaging you, what position, all that shit. Like, but JR, I don't think about that. Okay, whatever, man. Y'all get upset. I think I said this on a video. Yeah, you had the nerve to be interviewing her and said that you would take her upstairs and ravage her. I didn't like when you say that. What kind of man says some shit like that? And for her to be, I don't know how old is she 16? That is that all you guys think about? Is that all you guys think about? No, we wait till like 10. We wait till like the night before we get married. Then that's when those thoughts start coming in our mind. Or on our wedding night, that's when we think about it.
You're just waiting for it to happen.
But that's like the biggest premise of a date for a man is to have sex with you. Yes. And the third date is like, yo, especially if I invested some money into this, you're now my investment. Mm-hmm. I want my investment to pay off. Mm-hmm.
Okay. With sex,
there's a difference between a male date and a man date. Like, if I went out with a man, he's...
Baby, what are you giving him? What are you doing for him? What are you doing for him?
Not coming off like that. If I'm going out with just a male or like just a guy that...
I'm telling you what the intentions are. I don't care what he shows you.
No, I understand. So, I understand in the end you want sexually attracted. Okay, cool. You're sexually attracted to a girl. So obviously, yes, you want to come like, yes, you're going to show me that you're into me like that. Mm-hmm. But I just feel like it's a certain way to do it. And the way you're explaining it is like, I'll call you bullshit from the first date.
No, you would not ever. First of all, that's not the way I'm explaining it. I'm telling you what the real reality of the agenda Rico, of a man is.
How do guys pursue women? Like, you want this girl to be your girlfriend. Does this happen? Is this...
So
do we also do dates for this? Is that a specific way to date girls versus dating for sexual pleasure at the end?
Well, at the end of the day, every relationship requires sexual pleasure. We're not going to sit here and fabricate it, and men are sexual pleasure desiring species. So, yes, guess what? I might want you to be my girlfriend, so maybe I might not push up and be all thirsty like the guy she was talking about on the first date. Maybe not even on the second one. On the third one, I might drop some hints on it. Right? This is what I want to do. But if you're not recepting and buying into that, I might just fall back. Right?
Bro, you don't wait till the third date for that. And I think I'm kind of, maybe I'm missing what he's saying. You don't wait till the third date to be dropping those hints unless he's talking about for a relationship or something like that. But it's a woman's idea for a relationship, not a man. What you do is you break that sexual tension on the first date off top, whether it be a comment, compliment, whatever. It's not thirsty. It's not no creep shit. You just, throwing a little comment out there. You know what I mean?
But I'm still making it known that I want to have sex with you. It's just about how much pressure I'm applying on the sex part. Right? So that's what I'm saying. So, and some men do this so well. You could go on 10 dates with him, and after he smacks, he doesn't call you back. That's what I was saying on that aspect. So, like, there's men and males, in your words, who play the same game.
Hence, that 90-day rule will always be BS. Because whether it's the first date or the 10th, like you said, or 90 days, you wait 90 days, which I don't know if that's even still realistic. But that 90-day rule, and as soon as he smashes that 90 days, he could be ghost. Same thing could happen on the first date, but yeah.
I'm not saying the game is the same, obviously. Like, it's a man's game.
Say, like, I get what Rico's saying.
I get what you're saying. The game is the game. It's just about how you approach it and how you come off.
Yeah, but
the whole return on investment, like, what? Because you bought me a plate of food, like.
No, first of all, it's more than that. It's more than a plate of food. First of all, time, energy, and think about it.
They don't see that shit, especially if you're a man of value and a businessman. You're taking the time. You chose her. She didn't choose you. You're taking the time. You're asking her out. You're not expecting her to pay for it. You're paying for it. So all these things, and it's like, Tyrone is the one who's getting the goods. And women are always missing that. They're always missing that.
Get you to come outside, unless you're just coming outside for anybody.
Nah,
to get you to come outside was a lot of work, right or wrong.
But it was a lot of work for her too. The time investment, like.
No, we're pursuing them 9 times out of 10. So
9 times, but you don't know if that's the case.
You're pursuing us, but for us to get ready is an investment.
That's a case by case.
That's
what
cool,
she's saying.
but like we have to listen. You could get ready. If it takes you 3 weeks for you to go on a date with me, I had to make you feel comfortable.
I'm using
for 3
my
weeks
makeup products to do my face, to come outside.
You're talking about that day.
I get that, and I've had a woman tell me that you don't see what all we have to do to get ready. You do that same shit to go to work. You do that same shit to go out with your girls. You do that same shit for your boss, job interview, so on and so forth. You know what I'm saying? So why on the night that I want to take you out, you want to bring all that shit up? You know what I'm saying? And this could be your chance. You taking the chance. This is an interview. You taking a chance where you could end up basically being my wife and not having to work again. But then again, hey, we're gonna bring up whatever you spend on the makeup and your fit and your Fenty Beauty, your Bessie Johnson, and all your hair products and all that shit. But anyway,
I'm talking about the conversations for the 21 days before you came outside.
Okay.
It's God's beat maker.
And I don't know. I will put a light in the sky for the G's that done turn memory from go. Blessings we send to the ghetto youth them.